There's a way to eat the exact same meal, same carbs, same plate, and cut the blood sugar spike that follows by almost a third. No drugs, nothing to cut out, just one small thing that you do in the 10 minutes before you eat. And it's not just a one meal trick. In people with prediabetes, doing this before meals for 12 weeks actually lowered their A1C, which is the 3-month average of their blood sugar. So what is it? Well, it's called a preload. You eat a specific food right before the meal, and it changes how your body handles everything that comes after. And in a 2025 trial of 120 adults with prediabetes, the food was pistachios, about an ounce before breakfast and then another ounce before dinner. And when the researchers watched the post-meal glucose curves, the spike after breakfast dropped around 28% and the one after dinner around 17%. So what happens here? When carbs hit your gut with nothing ahead of them, they break down fast and your blood sugar shoots up. But pistachios are mostly fat and protein and fiber with almost no fast carbs. If you get those in first, they slow down how quickly your stomach empties, so the sugar from the meal that comes afterwards trickles in instead of flooding in. So a sharp spike turns into a gentle hill, and for people with insulin resistance, that improves their time in range. But there's something else that's happening under the hood. The fat and the protein nudge your gut to release its own slow down hormones like GLP-1, the same system that drugs like Ozempic and Wegovy and Zepbound work on. So a small preload is borrowing a bit of that break naturally, and in the trial, the group also came out with lower triglycerides and a slightly smaller waist. So it wasn't only the glucose curve that moved, it was other health parameters as well. Now, this was in people with prediabetes where there's the most room to move, but if your blood sugar is already healthy, that effect is probably going to be smaller. And we have to be careful with pistachios because they're calorie dense, so we want to treat it as a swap-in before meals and not a fourth snack piled on top. And this whole thing really isn't about pistachios, which is what makes it usable. Pistachios are just a portable version of that break that they used in the study, but there could be many different variations.